Good afternoon, everyone. This is Corey Lefevre again, coming to you via northern Utah. Anyway, I just wanted to make a video on this little project I got here. I've seen some things on the internet, and maybe you have too on other YouTube videos, but I wanted to give it a shot. So, and for the viewers of my channel, I wanted to kind of experiment with this a little bit and see how it works. Anyway, a real cool, clever idea I heard on the internet about using rain gutters as a way of gardening. So making kind of like a rain gutter garden. So I wanted to kind of show you my layout here. I got these rain gutters from a friend at my work that actually they were just two, and I cut them in half, so they were 10 feet long, and then I cut them in half, so I have four about 5 feet roughly. I wasn't 100% accurate with it, but I roughly. So anyway, I got them for free from them. They were really nice, and they're really deep, industrial size. Well, not too deep, but you know, relatively deep. I wanted to get them sort of deep because whenever you do pots and soil in a container kind of type garden that's not into the ground, they tend to be more exposed to the elements, so they dry out quicker, they get cold faster, they get hot faster. And so I kind of wanted a nice hardy gutter so that it would kind of fight those things off a little bit and maybe do a little bit better. But it's all an experiment. I've never done this before, so this is completely brand new. But anyway, I got these two 10-foot long gutters, cut them in half, and then I did have to buy the ends for a couple bucks each, so I think I spent maybe $15–20. I think I gave the guy a tip too, so it was about 20 bucks that I gave him for him. But anyway, I got these sides, and I'm going to probably Gorilla Glue or something the ends, because when I cut them, they weren't exactly, you know, it wasn't exactly a smooth cut, so they're on kind of rough, and I'm worried about them kind of falling out and losing some soil, especially if it gets heavy and full of water and all that fun stuff. But anyway, it's raining outside, so we're going to have to do this in my garage. But so I cut them, and then what I'm going to do is drill some holes, some drainage holes, and then I'll cover this so you don't get any copyright BS. But I've got these chains here. I don't know if you can see them. They were pretty cheap, and I think they're heavy duty enough. Anyway, they're 10 feet long. And I got 3 packets because I'm going to do 3 chain lines, one in the middle and then the 2 on the sides, and I'm hoping that'll be enough to kind of make it somewhat durable. But anyway, and what I plan on doing is I bought these little things, and I don't know if you can see these, but basically I'm going to drill 2 holes, and then I'm going to put this chain in here and then clamp it down to the gutter, and that'll run the chain up and then the other. So by doing, because there are 2 holes, by doing 2 in the center, I can't do it directly above, so I'm going to have to slightly come in a little bit, so it might kind of stagger like this a little bit as we go up. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. I probably won't film it. I don't have the editing software yet to do that cool time-lapse thing where they show them working real fast. So, and I don't want to bore you with this because it probably will take a good hour or two to get this all set up and everything. But anyway, the idea is to get it all chained up so you have 4 levels, and then the gutter water drains into them and drains down onto each other to help conserve water. I don't think in a string of long summer days rainwater is going to be enough, so I probably will have to water it in reality, at least here in Utah. Maybe if you live in a place that gets more water, you might do better than that. But then I'm going to chain it against my wall. And the idea is to not just to grow food, not just to conserve water, but maybe even shelter that wall a little bit from the sun, give it some shade, and then in the winter maybe give it a little bit of a windbreak too. You know, I don't think it'll make a whole lot of difference, but growing vertically, I'm just trying to incorporate more ideas on how I can get a better garden without as much space as like a farm would have, you know. So anyway, I got some good soil here, and when I get to that point, I'll show you what kind of soil I'm using. I've been kind of experimenting with it on the soils, and I'll have an episode in the future on why I chose certain soils and stuff. I know there's a lot of videos out there like John Kohler and stuff that have really good videos on good mixtures for soils, but some of the stuff that he suggests I haven't been able to really find anywhere without ordering online, so I did some homework on my own and found some pretty decent soils that I think are pretty organic, pretty natural, pretty environmentally friendly. You know, I mean, I don't know, I'm no scientist, so I don't know if it's 100% that, but something's better than nothing. So anyway, that'll be it for now. I'm going to go ahead and try and start getting this together, and when we get further a bit along, we'll jump ahead on the video and show you from there. All right. All right, everybody, I'm back. Just wanted to give you a good shot of the final product. Not too bad. I got a couple little things to tweak on it, like some of the lines are not quite straight, and some of the caps are not on very good. So if you do this in the future for yourself, make sure those ends are on really good. So but I filled it with soil. We're real late in the summer, so I don't know if I'm going to have a whole lot of stuff that I can grow in it. I got some cucumbers to start off with, and I put chufa nuts down on the bottom row. And for those of you that don't know what a chufa nut is, it's a grass. It's a type of grass that grows a nut at its root. It's actually pretty good. It's ground nut, so a lot of people use it to feed their ducks and stuff like that. But anyway, it's a good little nut, so I thought I'd try it. It's a warm weather crop, kind of like corn, so I figured give it a shot and see, you know. But anyway, I got some real high quality soil. Couldn't get the rock dust, sorry John Kohler, but I didn't have time to get it before, but I did get some good soil. It's got a lot of worm castings and some beneficial fungi and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. Anyway, we'll give it a shot. I got some pictures that I'll put on the video of kind of this step-by-step process, but I basically linked all these chains together and hooked them with these little attachments. I don't know how long this will last. I know that being exposed to the soil and water, it probably will decay the chains, but I've got it set up to where I can replace that if I need to. So, but not too bad. I think it's pretty good. I think overall it'll look pretty good when it's done. Maybe this fall I'll grow some lettuces and stuff, but I think that it's gonna really shine next spring when I get a good start on this. But I'm filling it up really tall, so that it will have lots of soil, as much root space as possible, and enough nutrients. It'll still be pretty exposed, so I would imagine I'll still have to water it, and maybe even protect it in the winter a little bit if I want to overwinter in this, but we'll see. I drilled some holes so that as I water it, it'll drain down onto each other. Hopefully that'll preserve some water. I imagine at 100 degrees it's not going to be enough to keep it wet all the time, so I'll probably still have to water some. But anyway, not a bad little idea. This is my first try at a gutter garden. Hopefully it'll shade the wall and provide some vertical growth, so I have more room, more bigger yield, and pretty excited to share it with you guys. So I'll keep you updated. Every so often I'll kind of show you how it's going to see how well this works. But as of right now, I'm pretty happy with it. So I think we did pretty good. But anyway, I think that'll be about it for now. I'll update you later. But all right, guys, final update on this project here. This is the gutter garden that I tried. So I wanted to share it with you guys, how well it's done. I wetted it down, made sure that the water was real, or the soil was real wet, so that I can see if it could hold the weight. And I got 2 cucumber plants growing right there. So I'm excited. I even got one started. So a little late in the season, but that's okay. Time didn't allow me to to get this up as early in the spring as I was hoping, but it worked out pretty good. I'm happy. So that is chufa nut, and I got lots of it. It's growing. Everything's growing really good. It's performing well. I water it at the top in all the holes, drains down onto the bottom layers. It doesn't coat it all necessarily even, so I still kind of water it. I might get a drip line or something to kind of improve on it. I have no idea how long this is going to last weather-wise, how many years. You know, I'm thinking that some of the chains will break or rot away after time, and so I might have to replace those in the future, but I'll give you guys an update. But anyway, not a bad little dill. I think as well as those cucumbers are growing, I think I might turn this into my cucumber gutter garden, because it'll save me a lot of space growing vertically like that against that wall, and maybe it'll shade out that wall and everything. But anyway, I just wanted to give you one last update on how this turned out. Anyway, this is Garden Fever. I'm Corey Lefevre. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and share, like, and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And more videos to come.